What's up, guys? Welcome back to Man Cave Collectibles. I want to come at you today with another haul video. It's going to be a small haul this week. As we know, Marvel did not put out any books, so it was DC or there were some Image titles. For me, I'm not a real big DC collector. I do try to collect them if we figure out there's a key issue coming out. There really wasn't anything I was looking for this week as far as DC, so I only picked up 2 books as far as current books. However, I did have some additional books come in from my collection that are just kind of key issues that I was looking for, purchased off eBay, online sales, that type of thing. So we'll jump right into what I actually picked up this week. That's a new comic. That is Negan Lives #1. So it's a really cool book. I enjoyed the story. Kind of puts a nice bow, I guess you could say, on the Negan storyline. It does not end his storyline necessarily. At the end of the book, it definitely leaves it open to actually travel and take a whole new storyline with Negan, if they felt the need to do so at Image or Robert Kirkman wanted to go that route. So I think it's cool that they left it open. At the end of the book, there is a pretty neat kind of letter to the fans that Robert Kirkman does, where he talks about how this book came to fruition, as far as he was kind of tasked with bringing something to the fans that would kind of hype up the comic book industry. So I think a lot of people are doing that, but in Robert Kirkman's case, this was how he was able to help out. So it kind of explains all that, so it's a really neat thing. But the main thing to check out is just the book and the story. I like the story. We all love Negan. He's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, character from the Walking Dead storyline. So it really does a good job of kind of finalizing that storyline for him, or allowing it to continue if that needs to happen. But the coolest part of this was I was able to pick up the silver version. The silver version was limited to only 2 per store. So I wasn't 100% sure I was going to be able to get that. My local comic book shop was able to look out for me, shot me an email today and was like, hey man, we have an extra. Maybe that didn't get purchased, because I was late originally to get my request in. Said, hey, if you'll pick it up today, well, it's yours. So obviously I went and picked it up. So it is a silver version of the Negan Lives. That's it as far as the current comic books that I picked up this week. That's really all I wanted as far as what was coming out. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump into some of the ones that I did pick up online. So these are just kind of some minor key issues, nothing real big, but Batman #497. This is a very iconic cover, I guess you could say. It's Bane breaking Batman's back, the famous issue. This is the newsstand version that doesn't have the black flap. That's the main reason that I really wanted it, because that black flap cuts off about half of, the cover image. So I went ahead and picked that up this week. Just a nice iconic cover. The next one I picked up is Static #1. This is one of, I think there's 3 or 4 other covers that came with this #1. This is the first appearance of Static. So I feel like at some point they will go ahead and take Static and do something additional with him. So I feel like it's a good, I don't want to say spec book. I don't know that anybody's really speccing it at the moment, but I felt like it's probably a good time to go ahead and pick it up. Well, you can still get it in that $20 to $30 range with shipping. It's in really good condition. Probably will try to send this off and see if we can maybe get a 9.8. It's going to be close. There's just the smallest little flaw up here in this corner, but the spine looks really good. All the other corners are super crisp and clean. A little bit there. It could get me a 9.6, but would like to hope for a 9.8. So the next book is kind of a 2-part book. So Final Crisis #7. This was the first appearance of Calvin Ellis as Superman. So he is a black Superman from Earth 23. Really cool character. They've not done a whole ton with him, but there is some speculation out there that there could be a movie coming. Michael B. Jordan maybe playing Calvin Ellis in a movie. So this was his actual first appearance in Final Crisis #7, and he went on in Superman Action Comics #9 to get his first cover appearance. So really cool. He is on Earth 23. He is their President of the United States. So kind of President of the United States by day, Superman by night, I guess is kind of the way you would look at it. So really cool character. I guess it's kind of been thought as he was kind of created kind of in the image of Barack Obama, Earth 23, kind of the Barack Obama of Earth 23, as well as Superman. So really cool character. Those two comics I could see really jumping up in value if that movie were to ever come to fruition as well. Michael B. Jordan playing him would be awesome. And then the last thing I picked up this week, the Totally Awesome Hulk, issue number 21. First appearance of Weapon H. That's the kind of Hulk Wolverine mix character. I really enjoyed the storyline. I thought he was a cool character. You can pick it up for pretty cheap right now. It may always be cheap. It may never be a really expensive book. I don't know what all Marvel's going to plan on doing with that character long term, but I really enjoyed the character and liked him a lot, so I grabbed his first appearance just to have him in my collection. So that's really it for the week, guys. It was a slow week for all of us. Hopefully these comic books will start rolling out on a more consistent basis as time goes on. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. Those likes really help out. Get the video out there, promote the channel. I really would appreciate that from you guys. Till next time, hope you have a good day.